Sup? What you doing, fam?
Who's in here? What you doing, fam? Bruce, why you always joining when you're supposed to be in class, Bruce?
And when you saw Eric Bieniemy at that time, of course, a great running back, at Colorado, when you see him now and the way, he partners with Mahomes, and you see how they're revolutionizing things, it seems. I mean, of course,
Brew, you're in
Mahomes
class
has a
2 TF.
great talent package as well, but when
No,
you see that partnership,
I'm not in class
you kind
until
of see in Bieniemy the
12:30.
potential
Good.
he had, to progress the way he has over the last few years.
Better watch you come out like that. I talk to God with my head down. I talk to God with my head down. Play around. My head down. I talk to God with my head down. Let's go take this dub, boys. I'm playing the big Uso. Big O's. I'm playing big Bruce Charming.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is.
All right, boys, let's get it.
Any other in sport as both teams made their way out of
Gotta
the tunnel.
get this game in before I start doing homework.
As their guys are ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos.
Who you playing?
The bye weeks
I'm
are
playing
over.
Charming from this league. This big shot one boy. It's gonna be like you, Oos. But not strong. Yeah, fam.
27-yard line. First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
My head down. I talk to God with my head down.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. Only a couple there.
Come on, Bruce. What kind of sticky play was that, Bruce?
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But
Lucy.
the guy who made the play?
What the hell? And don't call me that shit.
Step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
The screen.
And once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Kill that boy. Kill him, boy. Pussy. Oh, I thought you called me pussy.
Screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can.
I talk to a guy with my head down.
This is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
I love it.
That's how you stop the Wildcat, Bruce. Let's go, Bruce. And you want to see an unstoppable blitz? Watch this. Ooh, this blitz is never getting stopped if he comes out in shotgun.
Because he went to Tennessee like you.
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback?
Watch this blitz.
He came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level. One of the best.
Yes, Masa.
Watch this. Oh, never mind. It only works against the pass, but watch. If he passes right here, poofs. Oh, fuck, I can't run that play again. Shit. I'll show you that later when he passes. This guy's a pussy. Bro, listen to this song, bro. I've been listening to this song all day, bro. It's my hype song. I talk to God with my head down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Ooh, pussy.
This is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third.
I talk to God with my head down.
For the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. That's a 43-yard line.
My head down. Head down. That's not. I talk to God with my head down. Poosh. This nigga just wants to run this Wildcat shit, Poosh. Fuck.
Good gain again. That's now 30 yards combined on those last two plays.
Bro, he's scared to pass the ball.
You have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
Not the kind of game that will go absolutely crazy.
I took the guy with my head down. Bro, my best D lineman wasn't even in. My head down.
He's gonna get those tough, gritty yards for
I talk to God with my head down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Edwards-Helaire.
Let's go.
And this time
Bro, look at my run defense. Come on, it's that sticky Wildcat shit again. And watch this blitz. Watch this blitz, bro. If he passes, it's a sack.
Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Bro, he's not going to pass? Come on, Bruce.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Mahomes gonna throw.
I knew I should have watched that, bro.
And he's out of bounds.
Bro, this guy is, oh my gosh, he's playing so safe.
First down, 14 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So
look where I came.
What happened, Hughes?
That should open up
What do
his
you mean,
running
what
game, too. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Locke going to get this out quickly. Sutton with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Locke on the give. It's Lindsey. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now this time Locke will throw. Escaping the pressure right. He lost 2 and it brings up 4.
Loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up end. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the 1st down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Let's go, bro.
20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
The tackle made.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That's the end of the first.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
4th down.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They're going with Lindsey. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 57, 57. Get that ball. Mike 38, Mike 38.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Where I came from. Where I came from.
Managed to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
You getting a ton of Muti,
I
bro.
don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go.
Nights, rainy days, and days, and the sun ain't shine. Never forget the struggles of my life.
Yeah, we'll see what
To
the
the top, I'll never forget where I came from. Where I came from. Where I came from. To the top, I'll never forget where I came from. Where I came from. Where I came from.
Did not let him get downfield.
They'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. To get the third down conversion. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Now Locke again. He'll find Lindsay here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Never forget the struggles of my life. To the top, I'll never forget where I came from. Where I came from. Where I came from. Even if I make it to the top, I'll never forget where I came from. Where I came from. Where I came from. Even if I make it to the top, I'll never forget where I came from.
They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Nice job there defensively to clamp.
I'll never forget where I came from. Where I came from. Where I came from.
I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
I'll never forget where I came from. Where I came from. Where I came from. Even if I make it to the top, I'll never forget where I came from.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Back at the 21-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the Super Bowl hero from a year ago. It's Damian Williams. Jones. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
BBSR be the name. My best friend gave me a call the other day and she asked me how I'm doing and I told her I'm okay. She said how she been and she told me she been down bad lately. Not okay, but now I feel bad for my best friend. It's a shame, can't do nothing cause I don't fulfill the pain. And now I feel bad for my best friend. It's okay, I'm gonna use it at the end of my days, the end of my days.
And they're gonna have this way down deep in Denver.
It's gonna be okay.
Chiefs quickly now gonna use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The other day and she asked me how I'm doing and I told her I'm okay. She said how she been and I told me she been down bad lately. Otherwise it's getting okay. And I don't feel bad for my best friend. It's okay. Feel bad for my best friend. It's okay. The end of my days. The end of my days. It's gonna be okay. Hey. Hey.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger
BBSR be the name. My best friend gave me a call the other day and she asked me how I'm doing and I told her I'm okay. She said that she been and she told me she been down bad lately. Otherwise she never even okay. And now I feel bad for my best friend. It's a shame, can't do nothing cause I don't fulfill the pain. And now I feel bad to my best friend. It's okay, do nothing to the end of my days. The end of my days.
Lock in the Broncos.
It's gonna be okay.
At the 20. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
My best friend gave me a call the other day and she asked me how I'm doing and I told her I'm okay. She said how she been and she told me she been down bad lately.
Just up past the 25 and no further.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block secure before they
my best friend gave me a call the other day and she asked me how I'm doing and I told her I'm okay. She said how she been and she told me she been down bad lately. Otherwise she everything okay. And now I feel bad for my best friend. It's a shame, can't do nothing cause I don't fulfill the pain. And now I look back to my best friend. It's a shame.
Defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out
Be
of
the
bounds
name.
inside the 30.
My best friend gave me a call the other day, and she asked me how I'm doing, and I told her I'm okay. Said that she been, and she told me she been down bad lately. You been watching them and doing okay, and now I feel bad for my best friend. It's okay, nothing, never feel the pain, and now I feel bad to my best friend.
Looking to throw
It's a
again
shame.
on second down. Lock being chased out left. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
Hey,
And he'll be brought down.
it's
with a
gonna be
first down as the tackle's made at the
okay.
Chiefs' 17-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night.
The other day, and she asked me how I'm doing, and I told her I'm okay. She said that she been, and she told me she been down bad lately. And okay, and now I feel bad for my best friend. It's okay, getting nothing cause I feel the pain. And now I feel bad to my best friend. It's a shame cause I'm eating to the end of my days.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Broncos 10, Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Forced it. And he can't
Call the other day,
and
and she asked me how
and
I'm
he
doing.
goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line. Well,
It's BBS, I'll be the name. My best friend gave me a call the other day, and she asked me how I'm doing, and I told her I'm okay. She said that she been, and she told me she been down bad lately. Otherwise, I'm thinking okay, and I feel bad for my best friend. It's a shame, can't do nothing cause I feel the pain, and now I feel bad to my best friend. It's a shame, I'ma be here to the end. My best friend gave me a call the other day. Hey, you my bestie, yeah, I got you. Yo, we locking for life. You ain't gotta be.
Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action.
It's BBS, I'll be the name. My best friend gave me a call the other day, and she asked me how I'm doing, and I told her I'm okay. She said how she been, and she told me she been down bad lately. Otherwise, I'm doing okay, and now I feel bad for my best friend. It's a shame, can't do nothing cause I feel the pain, and now I look bad to my best friend. It's okay, I'ma be here to the end of my days.
With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all
Gave
that
me a
was
call
going
the other
on?
day and she asked me
Remember
how
what
I'm
I said?
doing and
It's
I
not
told her
always
I'm
an
okay.
adjustment at
She
halftime.
said how she been and she
Sometimes
told me
it's
she been
remembering
down
game
bad
plan
lately.
and
Otherwise,
playing better,
no,
tuning it up,
okay.
and just
And
working
now
through
I
it
feel
methodically.
bad for my
They got
best
it done in
friend.
this case.
It's a shame, can't do nothing cause I'm feel the pain. And now I look bad to my best friend. It's okay, I'ma be here to the end of my days. The end of my days. It's gonna be okay.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Called the other day and she asked me how I'm doing and she told her I'm okay. She said how she been and I told me she been down bad lately. Other running down and okay.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left.
Feel the pain and now I look bad to my best friend. It's okay, I'm a bit the end of my days.
Why they struggled so far? They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he bats it away, and it falls
VSR
down
be the
incomplete.
name.
He's had trouble
My
finding
best friend
open
gave me a
receivers
call
all
the other
game,
day and
Steve.
she
That's
asked me
because
how I'm
Ryder
doing
hasn't
and I
been
told her
there.
I'm
His
okay.
defense has
She
been
said how
all
she
over.
been and she
Yeah,
told
they're
me
one
she
of the
been
better
down bad
defenses in the
lately.
league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally
Nothing cause I
sound,
feel the
it's
pain
hard to
and
execute
now I
against
look
them.
bad to my
Broncos
best
take over
friend.
first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
It's gonna be your
The
ish.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
If you my brother, yeah, I got you. Yeah, we locked it for life. You ain't gotta be.
Do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. Throw left side complete. That's Lindsey. And he's going to get this one down.
And now I
to the
look
edge of
bad
the
for
red
my
zone.
best friend.
That
It's a
one
shame,
covers
can't do nothing cause I
29
feel the
yards,
pain.
first
And now I
down.
look
Now we
bad
get
to
into
my
the
best friend.
psychology of the
It's a
whole
shame,
thing
I'ma
because
be
a
here
lot of
to
teams
the
with a
end of
two-score
my
lead in
days.
the third
The
quarter,
end of my
they almost become
days.
defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this
Be
team, get big at this
okay.
point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
7.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. KJ Hamler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Broncos 24, Chiefs 7.
Bro, that was so lucky.
Brandon McManus to kick
Bro, who
off
said that?
the
Who's watching? You saw that, bro?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Or did you do that on purpose?
I did it on purpose, bro, because I knew that route was there.
And
Because I like doing tips. Push, you know me, push up. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. Yes.
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No doubt to tell my offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys.
Okay, sure.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut it.
Yes.
All right?
Yes, boy.
Go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if some guy got the casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
Like celebrities, I just be grinding every single day.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not.
I just want my I'm out the way. They want to be seen like celebrities. I just be grinding every single day.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50.
Like
right
celebrities,
midfield. 2
I
yards
just be
to lose,
grinding
2nd and
every
12.
single
I
day.
think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they
Grind
haven't
my
found a way
way
to run it
out
effectively
the
thus
way.
far, and it's cost them.
You seem like celebrities. I just be grinding every single day.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not that time for Watkins.
Sammy Watkins.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just try to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They gonna fuck with us. Hold the slams.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off.
Let's go, bro. That user crazy.
25-yard line.
At their own.
But just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a
Hey,
game that
baby,
they clearly
stay
have
with
firmly
you.
in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Oh,
And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
no good.
Similar to a shooter in
It's
basketball,
all
just connected on the
good.
previous shot.
She gon' pull up
They
with
run
it,
another
just to
set for
fuck
him on
it
the next
up.
play.
She
Now,
wanna
we had a guy
scrap,
who
so
made the
come fuck
catch.
with
They
us.
tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be
Time
incomplete.
to beat a
That
butt.
time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but
Better
now it's
go.
3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10.
Do it,
That
just to
brings up the
fuck
big
it up.
question. Do they bring pressure, or
Yeah,
do they
so
play
come fuck with
coverage
us.
on this down?
Let's go.
Got a man, it's Jeudy complete.
Time to
And
beat
he'll
a
be out of
butt.
bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st down, Locke. And that is
It's all
incomplete.
good.
He couldn't hold on to
She
the
gonna pull up with it,
contact.
just to
Second
fuck it
down.
up.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Check. 64 weeks.
Clock will try again on second down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And
Said,
that's gonna
hey,
be
I don't know what you
incomplete.
doing later on.
Good
She
effort
said,
there, trying to
I
take
ain't
a
doing
shot,
nothing
but it's
at all.
third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
One, two,
And they
one,
took
two,
that
one,
opportunity
two,
right there to be
one,
extremely
more.
physical and force that
Hey,
incompletion.
you want to, hey.
Throwing his lock on third down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably
Little
should have been
bit
their
more.
first. But at least it's fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here.
Wanna see you, my future boo.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not
your
working.
time. Show me my
Fantastic
time.
punt. And for all those who wonder, what do
Want
punters
to.
do during the course of practice
Bro, I'm
each
just
and
different,
every
bro.
day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Taking a deep shot here.
Go,
for
go, Jackson,
Hartman.
go, Cream. You're so fucking
He's
slow
got
ball.
it in, complete. Past the 20, 10, and
No, one, to get you a little bit more.
Nicole Hardman, 93 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late that they wouldn't give up.
You already know.
And the Broncos are going to get the football.
I really wanna see you with my
Like they
future
needed the football
view.
back. Unfortunately,
Let
they
me give
couldn't
you
get it.
some of your time.
I know we
I'll
brought
show you
analytics
some
into the
of
game,
my
and someone
time.
has said here that the
You
data
already
says
know
that when a
want
team's
to.
expecting
Yeah,
an onside
you
kick,
already
80%
know.
of the time,
You already
the team
know.
expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal
Wanna
type of a
see
number. Kind of like when
you
the
as
coaches
my
tell us, well, when you
future
score on
boo.
special teams, 93%
Maybe
of
give
the
me
time
some
you win the
of
game.
your
I'm
time.
still waiting to see
I'll
that
show
number
you
is
some
empirical.
of my
It's
time.
a 7-yard carry
You
to set
already
them up with a
want
second and
to.
3.
Yeah,
Gain
you.
of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it
I'm
to
at it
him
on
and keep
a
picking up
Monday.
the yardage.
Ticket to the 6 on Tuesday. Should be seeing runs by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Leaving on Sunday. Met it on a Monday. Ticket to the 6 on Tuesday. She'll be chasing funds by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And leaving on Sunday. Get it with the team.
And the Broncos push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Friday, Saturday, and leaving on Sunday. Met her on a Monday. Ticket to the 6 on Tuesday. Should be chasing funds by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and
KC
Saturday,
offense out of the
even on
huddle, ready for their
Sunday.
next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mark 38, Mark 38, Mark 38. Here we go, here we go. You know what I'm saying, though? I ain't gonna switch it.
Mahomes now to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Broncos 31. Chiefs
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
for Kansas City.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 21. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
Trying to do it for my birds, cause they the ones I love, yeah. I just want a house in the hills. Elephants fine on me, sex appeal.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes again here on
Put him on a stretcher. Body out.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes.
Pick that, nigga, why are you swatting it?
Tight end Kelsey. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field
I'm
position.
too paid. I'm 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 too paid.
The AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon, spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason.
You get us the gang, yeah. All these diamonds glistening. Young nigga from the south, and I'm on a mission.
CD, I know it's just his
Side to die on me. Not with me, my brother, yeah. I'll never leave you lonely. Cause these niggas be phony.
On the job training, so
I can be
feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and
street.
turn it into positives moving forward.
Ain't on these. And you ain't on these. Yeah.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late.
Face to
I don't know,
face.
you just one last drive here
We
for
in this
Pride.
place.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time."
Toe the pipe, Yeah, I got it, toe the pipe, Too paid. I'm 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 too paid.
Off here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one.
I get ooey.
That gain of 9 buys them
Kinda
another 7
woozy.
downs.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on
GEA.
6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Rucci, and I just need me a Cabrucci.
Hey, 43, 10 team.
38, Mike, 38. Check back.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
I told him.
Ball off course.
Gave her my time.
It's not a surprise with the way that this
Bro,
one has
can
gone.
you? I have to go get something from my coach. You guys take hella long.
This team,
Finish the fucking game,
they've really
cuz.
been put through the ringer in this one.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. So here's the mic. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. To the right side.
I talked to God with my head down.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he
Head
takes it
round.
inside the 40. A gain there.
My
of
head
7
down.
yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I talked to God with my head down.
Watch the run, watch the run. So here's the mic. 65.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
Hit that, McDecoy.
Incomplete.
Fucker,
Too
you
tough to
fucker.
hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
All right, we're bringing the heat.
Defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again.
Nigga, pick that.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped him free from his grasp.
On third down, here's Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they
I talked to a guy with my head down.
At their own 43. And he'll take it across the 50 and into
I talked to a guy with my head down.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
My head down.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Cover 2, bet.
Now this time Locke will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
2 yards to go.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Here we go.
20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.